pros and cons with this build. So right off the bat, for any sort of shotgun, it's basically point and shoot, especially if you are running birdshot or buckshot. You don't have to aim nearly as precisely as you would, say, with a pistol. So that's part of why I wanted to throw a red dot on here. You can quickly acquire that target with a red dot, and all that makes it a decent option for home defense. You don't have to think about getting a perfect sight picture. You don't have to think about perfectly acquiring your target at the center of your crosshairs. Shotguns are pretty much point and shoot. That being said, though, a couple of cons when it comes to using a shotgun for home defense. First of all is the weight. This sucker is pretty heavy, especially compared to a pistol like a concealed carry size pistol. This guy is pretty heavy. I believe it's around 7 or 8 pounds. Maybe you're not quite strong enough to where you can really handle that easily, clearing a house or in a close quarters combat type of situation. It's also got a decent amount of recoil compared to like a 5.56 AR-15 or a 9mm pistol. It's going to kick a little bit harder. On the range, you'll see in the B-roll, I was shooting buckshot, and I will say it does run smoother than a lot of other shotguns, given that it's a Beretta and it's a very nice high-end shotgun. But you can't ignore, just with any shotgun, you're going to have a decent amount of recoil, and that's going to throw off your sight picture when you're trying to aim. You're not going to be able to just lock on and hold a target when you're dealing with that recoil and trying to manage it. So I really cannot emphasize enough the importance of training and planning ahead when it comes to whatever firearm you choose to defend your home with. Like I said, we went with a semi-automatic shotgun and the Triton Nautilus Micro Red Dot, but you really need to study and research yourself on what's going to be the best firearm for you and what's going to be the best optic. Like I said, Triton has this red dot, which is great for this setup or perhaps a bump in the night pistol. You could also get maybe an LPVO for your rifle from Triton. Whatever the case is, Triton has a great optic for you. But that being said, it's really important that you have a bump in the night gun, a go-to rifle, a go-to pistol, or a go-to shotgun at hand. So I would encourage you, if you don't have that setup, go ahead and add it to your collection and do research and build out a rifle or a shotgun for what works best for you.